That starts a Demm Report.
Well, listen, if you're planning to take the Memorial Day holiday weekend and travel to the beautiful North Carolina Outer Banks, beware, especially if you're headed south. A simple walk on the beach could put you in the hospital. And I'm not joking. Authorities are actually warning tourists headed anywhere between Rodanthe and Salvo, don't walk on the beach unless you're wearing hard-soled shoes, not even flops.
Hold it now. Hold it. I want to figure out, before you even say, what could be bothering your feet on the beaches of the Outer Banks? Did you say it could be deadly?
Put you in the hospital.
Put you in the hospital. I'm going to say hard shells.
Hard shells?
Hard shells.
I'm going to say sharp shells.
Sharp shells?
Sharp shells.
What a stupid guess.
Jeez.
The worst.
No wonder you didn't get movie
You
tickets.
think they'd send that out? Terrible. They put that in a press release.
I mean, my God. Like there haven't been
The
seashells
Department
on
of
the
Public
beach.
Safety
Good Lord.
of North Carolina is going to put that out.
Looks like we got seashells on the beach here, Chief. What?
Seashells?
Get the press release ready.
Are they soft shells or hard shells?
I am so sorry. I want to apologize.
A bunch of soft shell crabs got hard.
Oh, man.
You want to try again?
That's your climate change. We got the soft shell crabs are hardening up,
Yeah,
Chief.
they're cooking in the sea.
If you want to eat them, you better eat them now.
No, I don't deserve to try again.
Over to you, Dave.
Syringes. I'll say syringes. Washing up on the
My God.
shore.
That's New Jersey.
Yeah, that's a little further north.
You go, Dave. I don't deserve. You go.
Well, I mean, the only thing I could think of, I mean, with that would have to be like jellyfish or man of war.
That's a good guess. Biggie.
I thought mine was a good guess.
Hard shells.
Red Tide.
Hard
Red
shell.
Tide.
Red
Red Tide.
okay,
Red
warmer.
Tide. Okay.
Glass bottles?
Glass bottles.
You're all, I can't give any one of you the correct answer is the houses that have fallen
Houses.
apart on Rodanthe.
Nails.
There's still nails there.
Exposed nails.
God.
Because remember, was it 2 weeks ago, a week ago, two houses literally washed into the sea in Rodanthe. And they picked up the big stuff, but there's still tons of splinters, 2x4s, nails, maybe some glass. And so they say that they'll go right through a flip-flop.
Oh, yeah.
That was an incredible video of that house.
It really is.
I mean, that's amazing. And I'd love beach property. I mean, I would love to buy some beach property. I can't afford it.
You're such a bad gambler now.
Terrible. I cannot afford it. But when I look at it, I look at them a lot. It's like, man, one day I want one of those houses.
When? You got to do it now.
No, I can't do it.
Yes, you can.
It's the worst time
Why
to do
can't you?
Don't wind them up.
it. Can't do it.
Dave, he couldn't get movie tickets.
Can't do it now.
Yeah, but they could do, they have to do all this in person.
Sellers market.
Yeah, okay, in a year and a half.
Oh, maybe. I think when I retire.
Oh,
maybe,
no. Before you retire, don't waste your time doing that.
Wind you up.
Why are you winding me up?
I'm not winding you up.
I would
Enjoy it while you can.
What's the opposite of Jiminy Cricket?
I would love it. I would love it. But when I'm scared to death.
Your son's already saving you money on tuition.
I could take the money
Yes.
that we were going to spend on his
That's what
tuition.
you should name your house.
Tuition money.
Tuition money. The day he graduates, you go up and shake his hand and say, thank you from
you.
high school. Thank you.
Community college is what I should
You
call
can
my
come to the
estate.
house anytime you want.
You built this, son.
You built it.
Thank you,
This
son.
is your house as much as it is mine.
But I worry about. I wouldn't buy oceanfront. I'd love it, but A, it's very expensive, and B, they fall into the ocean. I mean, I'm really worried that
on the Outer Banks they do. I mean, that's a very fragile piece of land. It's always moving.
Don't you think it's all becoming? I looked at I think it was Ocean Isle, which is also North Carolina. And on one or end of the other, I mean, guys are putting sandbags up, desperately because of the erosion.
Sure,
there, it really worries me. I would go second or third row.
And you'd want to do that.
I would.
I mean, if you buy beachfront, a lot of times you can't get insurance. They won't sell you
well,
insurance.
right. And I'm afraid 10 years from now the erosion will be so bad the beach is going to be up on your carport, up in your garage.
Oh yeah.
Don't you think?
Sure. Well,
worry
even during a
about that.
hurricane, that's what did that to this house. It wasn't a hurricane, but there was a load. And the people down in the Outer Banks will tell you there was a low off the North Carolina, South Carolina coast that sat there for days. And those are more erosive than
there you are.
a hurricane.
They just spin.
They sit there and spin and spin and spin. They'll
And when
tear
there
up the
is
beach
there is a hurricane, that storm surge always just eats away at the beach.
that goes back 2 or 3 rows.
Exactly.
Back to your place.
That's right.
All the way back to your place.
I might go. I can get a golf course view 15 minutes from the beach.
That's not the same.
It's not, because I want to get drunk on the beach.
And not have to drive the cart.
I don't want to drive the cart home.
You don't want to live near the Piggly Wiggly.
No, I want to be drunk so that I can walk back with my hard shell shoe on.
Hard shell.
At worst, they find you face down in a dune.
That's exactly. I could be found face down in a dune. I don't want to be driving a cart drunk. That's the last thing. I don't want to be pulled over and be some sort of statistic. No, I won't do that.
Look at what we got here. listen. I am drunk in my golf cart.
That's right. I cannot do
Kelly's Taco Bar Beach.
Yeah.
Soft shell, hard shell.
Leaving a karaoke night.
hard shell shoe. What a great.
That's no fun on the beach, a hard shell.
No,
it isn't.
Plus, if you're going into the ocean, there's all sorts of trash.
Good point.
God,
Yeah.
you got to keep your shoes on there.
Yeah, there's houses in there. A lamp might come
There
up.
are houses.
That's true.
What are these, steps?
So you can sit on the sofa out there.
Yes, you can.
On low tide.
Hard shell, but you don't need to bring your beach chairs.
No need for beach chairs. Just sit on our love seat.
That's right.
Out here and let the waves lap up at your feet.
Yeah.
God, I didn't even think about that. I mean, there's furniture and everything.
I would hope they're emptied, but I don't know.
I don't know.
I would imagine they were emptied out.
I hope.
Condemned.
Because they got so close. But one guy, that one that was so famous for going in there, I saw him on TV. He had bought that house and never been in it. He had owned it for 6 months.
That's it?
And he said he had never even been in the house. He lived in California and was going to retire there.
Now, that's good money.
No kidding. California Chris has a comment on beach houses. Go ahead.
Yeah, hey guys, if you're looking at pricing for beach houses, you also got to factor in insurance. If you have a mortgage, it's required. And my flood insurance at an oceanfront house in Topsail Beach, North Carolina, is $10,000 a year just for flood insurance.
Golly.
Let me tell you something about insurance.
Okay, that's a lot. I know that.
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it for you at Topsail?
Oh, hell yeah, you're sitting on your deck looking at the waves break, man. Life is good.
I know. How do you like Topsail? I've never been to Topsail. I hear it's really nice.
It's old school, underdeveloped, and everybody's mellow, having a good time, getting drunk and fishing.
That's my dream. That is
Except for that
absolutely.
last part.
Except that fishing.
Take
part.
away the fishing, and that's what I want to do. Replace fishing with sitting, and that's exactly
They'll
what
bring pickle to it there. And ruin the community.
You will.
I will. You're right. Thanks, California Chris. Good to hear from you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
He sounds happy.
He does. Yeah. He's sitting there and didn't care spending $10,000 in insurance. Sit there looking at the waves. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Kane, you're talking about junk on the beach because these houses are being swallowed by the ocean. Go ahead.
Hey, yeah, I just live here on the Outer Banks. I went surfing not long after that storm, and in the water is just debris everywhere, getting hit with sand plants and chunks of wood just floating around everywhere while you're surfing. So
Awful.
That sucks.
I mean, just awful.
That's dangerous.
It really
it's all
is.
gone now, though.
It is. Do you wear your hard shell shoes on the sand? You have to.
Usually I'm just wearing wetsuit boots, but I don't know. It wouldn't be a bad bet.
All right, bro.
right.
Great surfs up. I love
I
these.
hope the waves are tasty.
Oh man, I love that kind of
Beach talk.
Beach talk.
Tasty
yeah.
waves.
Tasty waves.
Hang 10, brother.